We're live, the home of the Chicago Bulls. The United Center. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. The Bulls happy to return to Chicago after the road trip.
The start of a homestand here, a short one, but nonetheless a very important one, so you want to get off to a good start.
Here's man. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Here's Giddey. Gobert with the block. Here's man. It's stolen by Hield. Right side Tatum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the final.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's man. He averages a bit over 6 points a game.
How about the job Billy Donovan has done? Under 500 in his first season, but took the Bulls to the playoffs in his second year at the helm.
Lots of pieces have been added to this Bulls roster. For Donovan, we're just talking about him, to work with, coach, and lead. He has done a good job.
They have a great mix, Kevin, of veteran leadership and young talent. Donovan has been able to mix and match to keep guys fresh. It worked well for him in the playoffs last year. Just couldn't find an answer for Giannis and the Bucks.
Now, here's Doncic after Clint Capella's miss. And Doncic throws it down.
And Sean's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Tatum no good.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Here's Doncic. And the rejection by Tatum.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Now here's Wiggins. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Shot clock at 3. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by Capella.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And they get it back. Doncic right side. Pass to man. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim. And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
And they pick up 2. Doncic has got 6 points.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Here's Poeltl. And the dunk by Poeltl.
Poeltl is just a brick wall. Then you have to try and roll with him to the basket. Good luck.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Hamidou Diallo. That's his first foul. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
Here they come, fans. Turn your attention to the ball for your Chicago.
Switch here. Clarkson for 3. It's good from long range.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy three-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3-ball is a big concern for any defense. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
And that one good from Clarkson.
A fine shooter from deep. Clarkson has a good feel for when to let it fly.
To the inside. For three, Beasley. That shot off the mark. And the Bulls going the other way now.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. And it's off from three-point range. For three, Beasley. And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be right back after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Bulls guys have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
As a well-known three-point shooter that you were, Steve, what do you think about how that shot dominates the modern game we watch today?
What I love about Kevin, first of all, it gives you spacing. And you're never out of a game because of the three-point shot. You can get right back into it. And also, at the end of a game, you knock down 3 or 4 in a row, the game is over.
And a wide-open look here for Wiggins. And he's good on the three ball. Wiggins has got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Chicago on defense. Outside Tatum. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%. Bulls leading by 12. Here's Wiggins. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Wiggins has got 5 points in the quarter.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Giddey. Here's Capella. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
With just about every shot in his bag, Clarkson is an elite level scorer.
And here is Giddey. Shoots over Clarkson. Nails the baby hook. Giddey's got 6.
That's good planning, and that's good execution, and that's a great look.
This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
He grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
Shamet misses the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding
after that one.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
You want your ball handlers to be great free throw shooters, especially at the end of games. Shamet provides that.
Clarkson for three. And again, Chicago. No good. Here's Tatum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Baiting the defender into a foul. Tatum wants to get to the line where he has always been terrific.
Chicago calls timeout.
Taking 2 shots. Chicago timeout call. And makes a run for your Chicago Bulls.
No good on that one. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor, and he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passes. David, thank you.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
As the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time. And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Pass to Tatum. Puts the move on. Rebound by the Bulls. 17 points was their biggest margin. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide open opportunity.
The kick out to Tatum. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Doncic, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Outside Tatum. There's the triple. Tatum with another miss.
And a funk this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Here's Mann. It's to Gobert. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. And the Bulls lead by 18. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Welcome to the party, your Chicago Bulls.
.58 seconds left to play in the first half. It's Beasley on the wing. No good on the triple.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And with an excellent understanding of the game, Olynyk is able to find open teammates.
No good from Beasley.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And he's just had one attempt at the line early. He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Bulls leading by 22. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Pass to Olynyk. Now Doncic takes a three. Just his first attempt. That one, no good. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's Chicago running away with it. And we'll get going after this from United Center.
23.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Now the Grizzlies with it. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here's Highland. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Offline with his three. Here's Highland. It's Beasley on the wing. Pass to Pirtle. Goes back up. Over to the left wing. Highland. 6 to shoot. Inside. Here's Little. Can't hit that one. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Now, here's Doncic. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Here's Mann. Has to go Gobert. Doncic outside. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. That one a little long. Pushing it up. And it's Little finishing it off.
Look at the hops on Little, making every jump count.
And you look at Jakob Poeltl. Great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Now timeout called by Memphis. Some changes. For Memphis. It would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
And the chances of that happening don't look good.
Now here's Giddey. He has 6. Sinks the three-pointer.
For 3.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Doncic looking it over. Higgins outside. And Capella sends it back.
We've been spoiled by watching Clint Capella do this for years and years. He's such a skilled defender.
Assist goes to...
And the wait is now. Now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving. Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Pass to Tatum.
Hey, yo, right here.
And the dunk by Tatum.
Aggressive and efficient. Tatum using his size around the rim. That's what this team wants to see more of.
Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Bulls lead by 19.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
Here's Wiggins, following the score by Memphis.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Giddey. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's Wiggins. The shot, no good. Doncic with the steal. Olynyk with it. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Doncic with it. Out guarded by Hield. And the dunk by Doncic.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
Here's Giddey.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Here's Doncic. And there it is for him.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
Second team foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
Here's Highland. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pirtle. Rebound by Olynyk. The Bulls leading by 18. He gets it in there. Doncic has got 20.
And that's the way to close. Once Doncic has this type of look, game over.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
Nice shot by Pirtle.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low. Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Bulls have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
A generational talent. Doncic able to carry a team and make others around him better.
It's been all about Luka Doncic with the Bulls. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. We'll return shortly. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Here's Clarkson. Pass to Vanderbilt. The three. And the dunk. By Vanderbilt.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
For three, Beasley.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Here's Clarkson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Nasir Little picks one up.
Part of what makes Clarkson a threat on every possession, he can do it inside, outside, anywhere on the floor.
That free throw missing. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And two cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
And that one falls for Tatum.
And the rise of Tatum, boy, it has been fun to watch. And many believe he's nowhere close to being done improving yet.
The Bulls leading by 21. Clarkson for three. He's off on that one.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Here he goes. And he lays it straight in.
Even when he first came into the league, this was Clarkson's go-to move, pressing the action off the dribble.
Here's Giddey. And a strong finish with two hands.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Left side, Tatum. Pass to Giddey. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoffs. Something to think about. And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Now a timeout called by Memphis. The Grizzlies trail by 21. Now Giddey. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Fourth personal foul. 13 foul.
That free throw good from Giddey.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
He hits both from the stripe.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit, getting to the foul line here in the second half.
Here's Doncic. Sweet move. And he sinks the layup. Doncic has got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Wiggins from outside. The shot will not fall.
Not in rhythm. He had the two triples in the first half, none so far in the second.
The topic of parity is always front and center with the NBA. So, Steve, how do you see the balance in the league these days?
Well, Kevin, the NBA's done a good job trying to keep financial equality between teams. But the biggest stars want to play in the biggest markets. So parity will always be a factor.
Fires the three. And again, Memphis no good.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Tatum on the wing. Back to Giddey. Pass to Tatum. 4 on the clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The assist.
Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
I like when Tatum goes inside. He's using that height and touch to perfection from the interior.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
For the Bulls, Luka Doncic.
Good on the second free throw. The Grizzlies trail by 19. Outside Tatum. Pass to Hield. Achua with it. He's it up and in off the pretty assist.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Clarkson for 3. 1:52 left in the fourth. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Tatum's shot is off. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's Doncic. A second chance effort. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Chicago.
And a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Luka Doncic.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Bulls.
No good on the free throw.
2 shots.
And he ends up missing both free throws. So it's the Grizzlies now, trailing by 17. Little gets the bucket.
Nasir Little will not be denied inside.
Now, here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And the dunk by Doncic.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Dedmon with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon, hard to get your shot over that.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.